It's time for the NFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Washington. It's the Eagles and the reigning NFC champs on Sunday Night Primetime.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Tonight, we'll close out the weekend with what should be a good one between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. Welcome, everybody. Kate Scott joined in the booth by Brock Hewitt. And in a minute, partner, we are going to kick off, and it'll be a moment both teams have fought for all season. A chance to win the conference title, and more importantly, punch that ticket to the Super Bowl.
There is so much. You can just feel it in this building. There is so much pomp and circumstance that comes with this game. And winning the conference title is a major achievement for a franchise, no question. But you and I both know this, Kate. This isn't the trophy they've spent all season thinking about. It's not the ultimate prize, but it is just a step on the way to what they've been focused on all season long. Only one of these two teams is going to take that step and get that shot for the biggest trophy of them all in this league, that Lombardi Trophy.
Straight ahead with Shipley. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. We'll need to pause now after our first play. One of the D linemen injured on it, and medical staff out now to look at him. Offense to the line for second down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle. Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this third down. Back to throw, Hurts. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. So now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jayden Daniels.
And he doesn't have the advantage he usually does coming off a bye week. Both these teams came in here well-rested after a Sunday away. Of course, that means an extra week of prep work for this defense, too. So he's got his work cut out for him to find ways to attack them today.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. All right, here we go. Second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 20-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Here's a give up the middle. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Completed over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains.
At the 39-yard line. Play fake here, Daniels. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 35-yard line.
Hand off to the back. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down, just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Now Daniels off the play action. He gets this one to McLaurin. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders have a great first drive and get the game's first points. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. He's on the move. He's keeping it. And hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. 1st and 10, here's Hurts. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. 1st down throwing for Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Hurts to throw. Hauled in left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Hurts throwing again. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
Out comes the field goal unit. The Eagles trying for 3. Ball on the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He stopped on the return at the 27. Here comes the Washington offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell. Second down now, 7 to go.
At the 31-yard line.
From the 31. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That's caught for the first. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. New set of downs for him from the 46. Man in motion out of the slot. Jukes out a 1-stop. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Daniels on first down. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Pass interference. Defense.
Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Quickly out to the right, complete. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. From the gun, it's Daniels. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. It's 2nd and goal.
At the Eagles' 9-yard line.
To throw, Daniels. Has it down close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Again, Daniels to the air. Forced out to his right. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Following the play, we have an injured commander. The training staff out there to check on him as we pause. The Commanders going field goal here. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. On 1st down, Hurts has him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous...
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket, pressure's there, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. And they make the stop with the 46. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
They're throwing it. He has the first over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Setting up a throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back. Nowhere to go but for a sack.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Gets this one to Andrews. And they make the tackle at the 38.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
3rd third down from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. A timely interception for them there, partner. That drive sure looked like it was headed for at least 3, maybe 6.
That QB wanted that throw back the minute it left his fingertips. You know, Peyton Manning would say, once that ball's gone, that check has been signed. And he wanted to rip that check up, and he knew it. Defense makes him pay.
The Eagles about set to go on offense. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Ball at the 33 for first down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Throw left side cut by Douglas. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. He's got Brown on the slant. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Okay, you give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player in that defense now their 4th sack of this game credit, because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number 1. That's halftime. Only 2 quarters standing between one of these teams and the NFC spot in the Super Bowl. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Let's look back to the AFC Championship game held earlier today. And it's the Buffalo Bills who are heading to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this NFC Championship game. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott
and this
and
one
the
is set
other
away.
blonde bomber, Brock Huard.
Starting from the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Out comes the offense for Washington to begin the 3rd quarter. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Pass play coming here. Complete, it's McLaurin. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Here they come, this is 3rd and 5. Dropping back to throw. This time they're gonna get there and they drop him. And the defense comes through, that's gonna back them up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
The Commanders ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Ball taken in at the 36. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, it gives a shot. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And he's brought down for a loss. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. No gain there, and that'll bring up 4th and a few. Punting unit out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. 1st and 10, looking to throw. He gets this one to McLaurin. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 34-yard line.
From the 34. Continuing to move past the 45. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this 2nd half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
3rd down and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And 4th and 4 coming up. He'll throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion. They'll throw on 1st. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he runs it across, touchdown! The Commanders take a 13-point lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Hurts to throw. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. On the give, here's Shipley. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Hurts setting up to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New set of downs for him from the 46. From the gun, Shipley gets it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. It's Eagles football, and they trail. Need to fight to keep their postseason going. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Throwing here, Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll motion Brown right. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one does not go far. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A pickup there of 39. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Now it's Terry McLaurin on the target. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll run here from the gun. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. 6 yards, the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Design bootleg here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you could take a risk like that, a huge sack for this defense.
The Commanders going field goal here. This is a 44-yard look from the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you gotta wonder if they're gonna be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. First and 10, here's Hurts. That's gonna be cut by Shipley. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They kick the running back in motion. From the pistol, Hurts. And that one's incomplete. A good defensive play breaks that one up. And now it's 3rd and short. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This finds Smith. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 3. And an Eagle first down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down throwing for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Broken up by a big guy at the line. So now they have 3rd and short. Hurts throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got Smith. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Slot receiver headed left. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Oh, he put everything he's got it deep downfield. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold. could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. He's got Andrews. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds him on the slant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Commanders with a 10-point advantage. Second down now, 7 to go. Another carry for him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Back to the well again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. They give it to him again. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Daniels. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders take a 3-possession lead. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers out to determine how severe this may be. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. That one's caught along the left sideline. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On 1st down, Hurts. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
17.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And even after giving up the late touchdown, Brock, still a 2-score game, so you should expect them to be in that victory formation in just a few moments.
You should, but, I just picture Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, the greats in this game, right, over the last few decades. They grinded down every second, never took anything for granted. You got to finish it all the way down to double zeros.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. He's down to a knee, and they've done it. They're going to be playing in the Super Bowl.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And one last huge step has been taken, partner, as they claim that George Halas Trophy as NFC champions. And now just one step and one trophy remain. 2 weeks from now, when they take the field in the Super Bowl. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.